Eins, Zwei, Drei. Guess what, everybody? You just learned to count to 3 in German. Welcome, everyone. This is like it's 1985. This is my review of the high grade 1 to 144 scale Gundam Throne Eins from Gundam 00. Now, this is sort of a requested review because I am missing a piece. Seen right here. This is that gray piece that runs from the shield to the backpack system. And I was concerned that people wouldn't like the review without that piece. Well, thankfully, there were some of you that responded and said, hey, I'd love to see the review, do it anyways. And so here it is. So here is the model kit completed. One thing to note about the color, this color here, with it may show up as black or may appear as black, is actually a chocolate brown, which kind of surprised me when I actually built the kit for the first time. But I've noticed this color appear in some other Gundam 00 figures, so it must be kind of a color they'd like to use. And just kind of a tip, if you have some touching up to do after you cut the parts off the plastic, you can use a brown Sharpie, and it almost matches as perfectly to the color of the plastic. So that might save you on having to get a Gundam marker of this color. Anyhow, onto the articulation and a look at the figure up close. I will be taking photos of this, so you should have better pictures of it, but anyhow. First off, the head is quite amazing. I like the head design. Very prominent fin there. Head's on a ball joint, of course, so it can have a wide range of articulation. You've got the shoulder armor, which does articulate independent of the arm. The arm does rotate. There's a swivel at the upper arm. You do get a slightly more than 90-degree bend in the elbow. You don't get that wrist joint that moves the arm up a little bit, but you do, of course, get the ball-jointed hands. Rotation at the waist section. Ball-jointed hips, which you have pretty free movement because these move a little bit, so you can move that up like that, out, swivel the leg a little bit. And a very nice double-jointed knee area. I guess it wouldn't be kind of a thigh, but there is a joint here and right here, so you do get, when you bend it up like that, you do get quite a nice bend at that section there in the leg. And again, back at the ankle area, you do get, see how that articulates there, up right here, and then of course you get the ball joint. And on the shoulders, you do have these pieces here on both shoulders, and they do articulate. They are the beam hilts. Unfortunately, you do not get any beams with these beam hilts. Boo, Bandai. Boo. Now, look at the stickers. Eyes, of course, are stickers. You have stickers here on the front on the shoulder armor, and correspondingly you have them on the back. They were kind of a pain to put on. You've got the nice metallic purple sticker for the GN drive, which looks very awesome. Stickers here in the, I guess you call them the front skirt. The pink stickers were also annoying to apply. On the tips of his toe, he has stickers, kind of a gray-blue color. And there's stickers on the shield. The shield is almost like 50% stickers. It's got a kind of a blue, light blue, purple sticker. And of course we got stickers on the weapons, which I guess I can show you right now. There is a sticker for the scope of the GN rifle. And you get the stickers on these two ends of these pieces here. This piece does articulate, and it does attach to the GN launcher. And here is the aforementioned GN launcher, which does articulate like this. And it does mount onto, of course, the model kit. It's pegged right here. And I will attempt to peg it on. There we go. So I like to store it when it's not being deployed, kind of like in this position. Now here we can see that the GN launcher is in a position to be fired. But this actually is not the ultimate mode of this weapon. Now, to convert the regular GN launcher to the Mega GN launcher, you take the beam rifle, take this piece like this, and slide this in place. It locks in very securely. Pull down this piece here, and take this piece and extend it out. And you basically have yourself the Mega GN launcher. I will take a picture of this at the end so you get an idea of how it all comes together. His hand can reach here. You just got to manipulate the parts so they all come together, but it does work out, and you do have a Mega GN launcher. Now, as most of you know who've watched 00 or who are familiar with the model kit, you can have the Zwei or the Drei behind this model kit. I happen to have the Drei, which I will show in a photo, but it's easier to show it and faster to show it in a photo rather than try to do it on camera. But he can connect up here with the handle. And speaking of articulation, there's pieces here in the back I forgot to show you, that which have see there's little holes there in the back inside there. Well, the Drei and apparently the Zwei, which I don't have, they both can connect here, and you can reenact the scene where they actually charge the GN. Charging the GN Mega Cannon, providing GN particles there. So that's really nice that they included in this kit. That they didn't have to, but for playability, if you have, and I suppose it's a nice way to encourage you to buy the other kits, the other two drones. I keep saying drone thrones, the other thrones. And have a good set there, which makes sense. So I might have to pick up the Zwei sometime soon. But anyways, there is the last, but certainly not least, accessory. Again, I'm going to show this all in pictures because it'll be faster that way. I'll show the Drei behind him connecting up. Unfortunately, I don't have the connecting piece that would go into here. I have it, but I think it's stored away somewhere. But you'll get the idea of how it works if you wanted to get the Drei or the Zwei. So yeah, in conclusion. I really couldn't ask for more from this model kit. This is an awesome high-grade Gundam 00 kit. It's got great articulation, a great mobile suit design. I love the menacing head on this guy. And the only thing I could wish for would be like a 1:100 model kit, and maybe a high-grade model kit where you actually have maybe an LED coming out of the tip of the barrel, like you do on the box art, as you can see here. Coming out of the barrel, which would be like an LED. That's really all I could ask for, is a larger scale model of this particular mobile suit. And, going back to the counting system I did at the beginning of this review, Eins, Zwei, and Drei. Well, Eins is number one as far as my favorite throne. Zwei happens to be number two, which happens to be number two in German. And the Drei, which is number three in German, happens to be my third favorite, my least favorite of the thrones. So, really appropriate. Thanks again for everybody who commented and encouraged me to do the review, even though I was missing that one piece. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the feedback. Even though it might be slightly negative or whatever, I do appreciate comments, so please do leave them. And please do rate as well. Thanks for watching.